We've been fishing all night.
Who is this man? How does he command the fish like that?
You know our names. Who are you? Fishers of men? We don't understand.
We will follow you. But how is this possible?
Rabbi, I have a house in Capernaum, a humble place, but it can be a place for us to stay.
If it is Capernaum you seek, you can take the boat I docked near the city's edge. It will carry you all safely.
Father, will you be all right if we go?
Go, my sons, follow the one who commands even the fish. I believe this path was meant for you.
My house is on the other side of the town. Walk straight until you reach the market by the main road.
We hear stories of Roman conquests from travelers passing through.
Fancy trying to crack a mental exercise inspired by ancient teachings? Which prophet was taken to heaven in a chariot of fire? That's right! Fancy trying to crack a mental exercise inspired by ancient teachings? Which city was destroyed after its walls fell at the sound of the Israelites' trumpets? Correct. Would you like to solve an intriguing mental puzzle? Who was the first king of Israel? Right answer! I withdraw my challenge. You have spoken with a truth that leaves me silent.
The people grew quiet as he came forward. Some came to listen, some came to judge. Others only wanted to see the man they had heard about. Then Jesus stepped up, looked at the crowd, and began to teach. A man was going down from Jerusalem to Jericho, and he fell among robbers. They stripped him, beat him, and left him half dead by the road. A priest passed that way. He saw the man and went on. Then a Levite came. He looked upon him and passed by as well. But then came a Samaritan, a stranger, despised by many. He saw the wounded man and was moved with mercy. He lifted him up and brought him to safety. Then he said, "Care for him, and whatever more is needed, I will repay when I return." Tell me then, which of these proved a neighbor to the man who suffered? The one who showed mercy. Go then, and do likewise.
Ah! What have we to do with you, Jesus of Nazareth? Have you come to destroy us? I know who you are, the Holy One of God.
Are you afraid?
It's a good day to mend.
Please, go away from me.
Remember, your obedience and faithfulness will bring salvation to many. Trust in my presence and the power that guides you.
Two people were arguing fiercely at the garden.
At the edge of the town square, Jesus spotted a tax collector working for the Romans. He knew how hated the emperor's collaborators were among the inhabitants of Galilee, and what a great lesson Matthew could bring to the rest of his followers for this reason. And Jesus said, "Follow me, Matthew." Matthew answered,
"Me? You want me to follow you?"
And again Jesus said, "Yes, Matthew, son of Alphaeus, you."
What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
Let me go.
You have money. Quintus protects you. No Jew lives as good as you. You are going to throw it all away?
Yes. So am I. Perhaps I could go home now and prepare dinner for you and your followers.
You will regret this, Matthew.
We are almost there. This is a good place for my brothers to rest.
A fine spot. We will wait here until you return.
Master, come with me. My wife will be glad to see you. Wife, I have returned, and I have brought a guest.
Peter, I am glad you are home, but I am worried about my mother.
What has happened?
She has been burning with fever for days. Nothing helps. She grows weaker with each hour.
Master, can you help her?
Master, her strength is fading. I have tried everything, but the fever will not leave her. If there is any way to help her.
Worship only God. No idols. Respect God's name. Keep the Sabbath holy. Honor your parents. Be faithful in marriage. Do not steal. Do not lie. Do not covet.
Master, she has risen. How is this possible? I can hardly believe my eyes. This is truly the work of God.
He took my hand, and now I am strong again. Let me serve you all.
But Mother, you were just so weak.
Master, I have no words. She was on the brink, and now she stands as if nothing happened.
I believed in you before, but now I have seen it with my own eyes.
Thank you, Master. My home is always open to you.
I dreamed of a river flowing from the temple.
The servants of the Pharisee pushed me against the walls. They broke my head because they said I was defiling their path. The pain has passed. Blessed are you, and let the Pharisees see that you have healed the man they despised.
Rabbi, is everything all right?
That's wonderful news.
Where will we go next?
Tell us, Master. We're ready.
It's a good day to mend fishing nets.
The people grew quiet as he came forward. Some came to listen, some came to judge. Others only wanted to see the man they had heard about. Then Jesus stepped up, looked at the crowd, and began to teach. A sower went out to sow. Some seed fell by the road, and the birds came and devoured it. Some fell on rocky ground. It sprang up quickly, but when the sun rose, it withered, because it had no root. Some fell among thorns, and the thorns grew and choked it. But some fell on good soil, and it bore a great harvest. So it is with the word that comes to man. Some hear, but do not receive. Some receive with joy, but do not endure. And some hear, yet the cares of this world choke what is good within them. But blessed is the one whose heart is good soil. For the word is living, and where the heart is open, it shall bear fruit. He who has ears to hear, let him hear.
Please, go away from me.
Remember, your obedience and faithfulness will bring salvation to many. Trust in my presence and the power that guides you.
Thank you for saving me.
May the Lord bless us for hearts that remain patient.
The people grew quiet as he came forward. Some came to listen, some came to judge. Others only wanted to see the man they had heard about. Then Jesus stepped up, looked at the crowd, and began to teach. No one lights a lamp only to hide it beneath a vessel. It is set high, so that all in the house may see its light. So it must be with you. You were not called to hide what is good, but to let it shine through your deeds. Do not let the light given to you be dimmed by fear, by pride, or by indifference. For what use is a lamp if no one sees its flame? And what use is a word if it does not change a life? If you show mercy, show it truly. If you speak truth, speak it without falsehood. If you pray, let your heart be clean. Then men shall see not your glory, but the goodness of God. He who has ears to hear, let him hear. For the one who receives the light faithfully, more light shall be given.
Oh, I was running from a Roman patrol, but I stumbled so unluckily, and in the end, they caught me.
I saw a group of travelers
My
passing through
hands
the
are
town
strong
square.
again. I can finally return to work.
Oh, Lord, I am rotting while still alive, and even my closest kin have cast me out of my home as one who is cursed. My skin is healthy. I am returning home now to my loved ones.
The people grew quiet as he came forward. Some came to listen, some came to judge. Others only wanted to see the man they had heard about. Then Jesus stepped up, looked at the crowd, and began to teach. There was a rich man whose land gave him a great harvest. He said to himself, "What should I do? I have no place to keep all my crops." Then he said, "I know what I will do. I will tear down my barns and build bigger ones. There I will store all my grain and all my goods. And I will say to myself, You have enough for many years. Rest, eat, drink, and enjoy your life." But God said to him, "Fool, this very night your life will end. And all that you have stored up, who will it belong to then?" This is how it is with the man who stores up treasure for himself, but is not rich before God. Some men have full barns, but empty souls. So guard your heart, lest wealth make you poor before the Lord.
The shepherd's sheep are wandering close to the village.
I heard what you did for Simon the leper, and I have been waiting for you by the road ever since. My body is crumbling into dust.
I know now that you are the Messiah, just as the people said. Thank you for healing my body.
I need to buy fresh bread for dinner.
Ugh. Everyone flees as soon as I try to draw near. I feed only on my own loneliness. No one will run away from me anymore. Thank you for giving me my life back among people.
I offer goods
Don't wait
of the
until
finest
everything is
quality.
sold out. This is an opportunity just for you. Don't wait until everything is sold out.
Today's offer is...
Don't wait until everything...
Take a look and see it.
Instead of a goat, it's better to buy 2 doves. Isn't that the man who was teaching in Galilee?
May this... Let's hope...
Look how many pilgrims have come.
This place has become a den of thieves.
This is an opportunity.
Please, go away from me.
Remember, your obedience and faithfulness will bring salvation to many. Trust in my presence and the power that guides you.
In this place, even prayer has its price.
Goods in service of the...
Look how many pilgrims have come.
Prices rise every...
Because of him, we'll lose all our money.
Away from our silver. What is he doing? Those animals are meant for the Passover sacrifices.
Because of him, we'll never make it in time for purification. Look, he's throwing the money all over the ground.
It's best to see for yourself.
What do you think you're doing? This is a holy place.
This was order, established by the law.
You have no authority to change anything here.
You know this will have consequences.
Keep this up, and you'll bring down Rome on all of us.
May God accept our offering this year.
Leaving the temple, Jesus noticed a man observing him closely. He could sense this stranger knew the streets and shadows of Jerusalem all too well, and saw immediately what a unique addition this man would be among his followers.
Rabbi, that was quite the scene in the temple. You've made powerful enemies today. It's not safe here after dark. I have a quiet place nearby.
Go to the edge of the lower city, near the wall by Ophel. You'll find my hideout there.
Did you see the new carpenter shop?
Please, go away from me.
Remember, your obedience and faithfulness will bring salvation to many. Trust in my presence and the power that guides you.
Would you like to solve an intriguing mental puzzle? Who received the 10 Commandments on Mount Sinai? That's right! Would you like to solve an intriguing mental puzzle? Who was thrown into the lion's den but survived thanks to God's intervention? Correct. Ready for a bit of puzzling as if you were tested by a Pharisee? What river did the Israelites cross to enter the Promised Land? Exactly! What I thought was wisdom now feels like dust. I step back, humbled.
The people grew quiet as he came forward. Some came to listen, some came to judge. Others only wanted to see the man they had heard about. Then Jesus stepped up, looked at the crowd, and began to teach. If a man has 100 sheep, and one of them is lost, will he not leave the rest and go to look for the one that has wandered away? And when he finds it, he rejoices more over that one sheep and over the others that never wandered. So it is with God. He does not rejoice when a soul is lost. He rejoices when the lost one returns. Therefore, do not despise those who have fallen. Do not say, "This one is beyond saving." As long as a man still lives, the road back is not closed. There is great joy over one heart that returns. So be merciful, be patient, and be ready to seek the one who has gone far away.
Please, go away from me.
Remember, your obedience and faithfulness will bring salvation to many. Trust in my presence and the power that guides you.
Thank you for saving me.
The people grew quiet as he came forward. Some came to listen, some came to judge. Others only wanted to see the man they had heard about. Then Jesus stepped up, looked at the crowd, and began to teach. 2 men went up to the temple to pray. One was a Pharisee, and the other was a tax collector. The Pharisee stood and prayed like this: God, I thank you that I am not like other men, greedy, unjust, or sinful, or even like this tax collector. I fast, and I give 1/10 of all I have. But the tax collector stood far away. He would not even lift his eyes to heaven. He beat his chest and said, God, have mercy on me, a sinner. I tell you, this man went home accepted by God, and not the other. For the one who lifts himself up will be brought low, and the one who humbles himself will be lifted up. God does not look at proud words. He looks at the truth in a man's heart. A humble heart is nearer to God than a mouth full of praise for itself.
Did you see the new carpenter shop?
Ah, Lord. I was beaten for a supposed debt. Oh, how it hurts. I feel this terrible pain all over my body.
The debts don't matter anymore. The pain is gone. But I need to stay for a while to think everything through.
The people grew quiet as he came forward. Some came to listen, some came to judge. Others only wanted to see the man they had heard about. Then Jesus stepped up, looked at the crowd, and began to teach. A moneylender had 2 men who owed him money. One owed much, and the other owed less. Neither of them was able to pay. So the moneylender forgave them both. Tell me then, which of them will love him more? The one who was forgiven more. So it is with every man. The one who knows his own sin understands mercy more deeply. But the one who thinks he needs little forgiveness loves only a little. Many are quick to judge others, but slow to judge themselves. Many remember the wrongs of their brother, yet forget their own. But the heart that has received mercy must not stay hard. If you ask God to forgive you, then learn to forgive one another. For the soul that has truly known mercy cannot remain without mercy.
You found it. Not bad, huh? Quiet, hidden.
Useful. I've spent a lot of nights here watching the city move. No, you're not like the others. You speak like you know where all this is going. Especially because of that. Come, have a meal and rest a little. Night will fall soon. Hey, someone's coming. Looks like that Pharisee from the temple.
Rabbi, we know that you are a teacher come from God, for no one can do these signs that you do unless God is with him. How can someone be born when they are old? They can't go back inside their mother. They can't be born a second time.
Jesus answered, "Most certainly I tell you, unless one is born of water and the Spirit, he can't enter into God's kingdom. That which is born of the flesh is flesh. That which is born of the Spirit is spirit. Don't marvel that I said to you, you must be born anew. Are you the teacher of Israel and don't understand these things? No one has ascended into heaven but he who descended out of heaven, the Son of Man who is in heaven. As Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, even so must the Son of Man be lifted up, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have eternal life. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have eternal life."
Thank you for speaking with me tonight.
Jesus approached Simon's hideout. Clubs lay abandoned on the ground, blood was spilled, and anger hung in the air.
Don't come near him. He brings us taxes and lashes. Love won't drive Rome from our land.
Why are you helping me?
What you did was harder than any fight. If this is what your kingdom looks like, then lead me.
Simon sheathed his blade. Instead of anger, he carried peace with him.
Oh, welcome. What brings you here?
How do you know my name?
Rabbi, I remember, though during your extraordinary baptism we didn't have the chance to get acquainted. I've heard what you did in Cana, Lord. Word reached even John. He spoke of you publicly, setting out on a new path. Wonderful! We have found the one Moses wrote about in the law, and the prophets also wrote of. Jesus, the son of Joseph from Nazareth.
Can anything good come out of Nazareth?
Come and see.
Shalom. How do you know me? What have you been telling him? Uh-huh. But... Teacher, you truly are the Son of God, the King of Israel.
And thus Jesus called 2 more apostles, Philip, ever ready to bear witness to others with his feet firmly on the ground, and Bartholomew, the skeptic who, in a moment of personal revelation, became a witness with a bold, exalted confession of faith.
Jesus! We thought you were in Sepphoris. They said a roof needed mending after the storm.
The stone is true, but wants half a finger's breadth to the left.
And the mortar cries for water.
You always strike the heart of a matter.
We trust you, but we have work in hand, cornice to set, the materials already paid.
A wall is not left half raised.